Hello children, today we'll start a new lesson, quadratic equations. I'll give a brief introduction. What's a quadratic equation? An equation in which the highest power of the variable is 2. This is the equation in one variable. Example, you can see 3x square plus 5x minus 7 is equal to 0. It's an equation, no doubt. You can see what's the variable here? X. And what is the highest power of x here is 2. So it is an example of quadratic equation. Okay. 9x square plus 8 is equal to 0 is another example. Look at this example. X minus 1 upon x is equal to 1. Now looking at this equation, you may think since the power here we can see of x is 1, here too it is minus 1. So you might think that whether it is quadratic or not. But you need to have a typical format for that. What is that format? That I'll show you. First we need to simplify. Only by observation you cannot do. So x into x, what it will become? X square minus 1 whole upon x is equal to 1, which can be further simplified as x square minus 1. X goes to the right hand side, it becomes as x. Further, what do you observe? X square, shift x this side, minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. Is it a quadratic equation? Yes, it is a quadratic equation. So you need to check it. Okay. Normally we write the quadratic equation in these forms only. See, because this equation is being presented in this form, we are able to identify that it is a quadratic equation. So quadratic equations are written in the standard form. What is that standard form? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are the real numbers. Okay, and one more thing is to be noted here, that the value of a cannot be 0. Reason is pretty clear. If you put a is equal to 0, the term ax square itself becomes 0. The equation becomes as bx plus c is equal to 0, which will be a linear equation, an equation with degree 1. Okay, so this is the standard form of a quadratic equation in variable x. Then let's come for the roots. What is meant by root? Root means the solution of quadratic equation. Quadratic equation has got two roots. We normally denote them by alpha and beta. What are they? They are the numerical values of the variable which satisfy the equation. Okay, you know that linear equation has got only one solution. We have studied linear inequations also, which may have n number of infinite solution, unique solution, anything. And quadratic equations have got definitely two roots. Okay, two solutions. Then in this class we are going to study two methods of solving the quadratic equation. First one is factorization method, and second is we can solve it using the formula. Today we shall discuss how to solve the quadratic equation using using factorization method. Let's see the first example. We have to solve the equation x square minus 6x minus 40 is equal to 0. Factorization method means what? The left hand side quadratic polynomial we are going to factorize. So the best method is by splitting the middle term. Recall that we are finding the two numbers here. One we name it as product. What is the product? The coefficient of x square. What is the coefficient of x square? No number means what? 1. 1 multiplied by negative 40. What is the answer? Minus 40. So P is minus 40. And since the product is negative, we are going to find difference. Either we find difference or we find sum. Difference is what? Coefficient of the middle term. And here it is important that first the equation is written in standard form. So coefficient of the middle term x coefficient of the middle term here is -6. Coefficient of x in the middle term is -6. Now we are going to search two numbers whose product is 40 and difference is 6. We'll bother about the signs afterwards. Since it's a simple combination, so very easily you will be able to understand that the two numbers 10 and 4 are such that 10 into 4 is 40 and 10 minus 4 is 6. First part is over. Second part is only finding the numbers is not enough, giving them the proper sign is also important. So what's the sign of the greater? Now this part ignore. For negative 40, definitely one of the number is going to be negative, other will be positive. Which is going to be negative, that or positive, that we shall see. What is the sign of this difference or the middle term here? Negative. So you want the difference negative, thus the greater number will have this sign. Okay, now check out minus 10 into 4 minus 40, minus 10 plus 4 gives you minus 6, thus it is worked. Now x square keep as it is, minus 6x will be replaced by this pair now, and we are not changing the value, that you can understand. Minus 10x plus 4x. So even though this number is replaced, the value is not changed. We cannot change the question. We never change. We only substitute some other way the values. Okay. Now the factorization is very easy here. Earlier also we have discussed x is common. What left here is x minus 10 plus 4x minus 40. What is common? Plus 4 is common. Don't forget the sign. What left here again is x minus 10 is equal to 0. Then take x minus 10 common. What left here? X plus 4 is equal to 0. So what we have done? We have factorized the quadratic polynomial on LHS. Now second property we'll see. These are the two brackets, x minus 10 multiplied by x plus 4 such that the product is 0. So there is a rule, zero product rule. You know it. What is zero product rule? When the product of any two numbers is 0, suppose a is some number, real number, it should be multiplied by what? So that the product will be 0. Correct. The one of the number should be 0, right? So any number multiplied by 0 gives you 0, or 0 multiplied by 0 gives you 0. This is the zero product rule. When we get the product as 0, at least one of the number should be 0 here. Now here, since the variable is present, we cannot decide either x minus 10 is 0 or x plus 4 is 0, but one of them or maybe both are going to be 0. So from using the zero product rule, we conclude that either x minus 10 must be 0 or x plus 4 may be 0. Remember this. So you get x minus 10 is 0, so you get x is equal to 10 or x is equal to minus 4. So what is our solution set here for this equation? It is 10 or 4. You can also write it as 10 comma minus 4. Sorry, minus 4. So here 10 and minus 4 are the roots of this quadratic equation. If you replace x by 10, equation will be satisfied. Also, if you replace x by minus 4, the equation will be satisfied. See the next example. 7x square minus 9x minus 90 equal to 0 in standard form. Then again we need to find product. So coefficient of x square 7 on the constant term minus 90. What is the product here? 7 multiplied by minus 90 here. Since the product is going to be minus, so what are we finding here again? Difference. Difference is going to be what? Minus 9. Okay. Now 7 nines are 63 and then 630, like this way you can find. But since we want to factorize it further, so do not waste your time in multiplying, just go immediately for its factors part. And what kind of factors we are searching? That difference is going to be 9 here. So 7 is a prime number, it will be as it is, right? And 90 can be further factorized as 9 into 10. Now here what possible combinations are there? That 63 and 10, it does not help. 90 and 7 is not helping, that we have seen only. So try. Go for the further factorization of 9. It could be 3 and 3. Now try to pair the numbers. 7 3s are 21. 10 3s are 30. Have we got the number? Yes. Because 30, 3 10s are 30 and 7 3s are 21. Definitely going to give you the required product here, that we don't have to check, and the difference is 9 here. Okay. Now what will be the sign of the greater number here? Minus, because the difference you want is minus here. So we have got the two numbers here, minus 30 and plus 21. Okay. This part is important, children. If this step goes wrong, next everything goes wrong. Some of you think that this is some magic, some children are able to do it very fast. It's not a fact. You need to do all this working, and again, last we conclude always, the more you do the practice, more by observation also sometimes you can get the answer, but behind that practice is there. Okay, coming to the point, 7x square minus 9x, in place of that what I am going to write here is minus 30x plus 20x. One more smart thing we can do here, 7 immediately you can pair with 21, right? So write here plus 21x minus 30x. Hope you have understood what I have done here. Minus 90 is equal to 0. We always, constantly I am telling you one thing, we just try to simplify our work. What's common here? 7x. What left here is x plus 3. This also recall, 7x is taken common, so 7x square divided by 7x. What left here? X. 21x divided by 7x will give you 3. Likewise, what is common here? First to negative sign, then 30 absolutely you can take common. What left here? X plus 3 again. This is the whole purpose of doing all this work, so that we can get the factors easily. Now what's common? X plus 3. What will be the second factor here? 7x minus 30 is equal to 0. Then using zero product rule, what do you have? X plus 3 is equal to 0, or 7x minus 30 is equal to 0. This gives you x is equal to 0 minus 3, that is minus 3, or 7x equals 30. Therefore, x is equal to 30 upon 7. So what is the solution set here? We have got is minus 3 comma 30 upon 7. Example, 3x square minus 14x plus 15 is equal to 0. Coefficient of x square 3 into 15. Okay. So what is the product here? 15 into 3, right? Product is positive. Okay. So what I am going to find here is sum, not difference. Sum is going to be negative 14. Okay. Now 15 can be further multiplied as 5 into 3, and this 3, 5, 3, 3. So 3 3s are 9, 9 5s are 9 5s are 45, and 9 plus 5 is 14. We've got the numbers. Now what we have to think about is their sign. So the numbers are both will be having the same sign, then only you will be able to add, na? And lastly, I suggest that you have this check always, that product is positive. 9 5s are 45, satisfying? Yes. And minus 9 minus 5 is going to give you minus 14, and then fast you can do 3x square. In place of this, what I will be writing here? Minus 9x minus 5x minus 14x is minus 9x minus 5x plus 15 equal to 0. What is common here? 3x. What left here is x minus 3. Minus 5 is common. What left here is x. Since negative number is taken out, so this positive becomes negative, so that on remultiplying you shall be getting the same. I repeat, we cannot change anything given in the question, only the format we are changing. So 3 equals 0. This example I have taken actually that we have done earlier both for difference, so sum also you should know. Now what you take out is x minus 3. What left? 3x minus 5 equals 0. Using 0 product rule, you get either x minus 3 is 0 or 3x minus 5 is 0. Thus x is equal to 3 or 3x is 5, that is x is 5 upon 3. So what is the solution set we have here? 3, 5 upon 3. This question is little different pattern. Under root 9x square minus 25 is equal to 12. First you need to convert it into a quadratic equation. Okay, so simple way is what? This is the single term. So on squaring both sides, what will happen? This complete square root sign will be removed, right? So on squaring both sides, what I will be getting? This square root sign goes, it becomes 9x square minus 25. And what happens to the right hand side? 12 square, it will become 144. Okay. Next step, write in standard form 9x square minus 25 minus 144. So what it will be? Minus 169 is equal to 0. Remember, you need to follow this method of what I am explaining here. Now observing this middle term is missing here. Okay. So let's see if we can do it in some other way. If you observe carefully, 9x square is a perfect square term. Minus 169 is also a perfect square term. So how can you write this 9x square as, in place of 9x square, you can write it as 3x the whole square, right? And 169 is the square of what? 13. So you write it as 13 square is equal to 0. Now a square minus b square, using that formula, you know what it is? A plus b, a minus. So what is our a here? 3x. What is b? 13. Remember, 9x square and 169, they are not a and b. So you write it as 3x plus 13 into 3x minus 13 is equal to 0. So thus we are at our 0 product format. This gives us 3x plus 13 is 0 or 3x minus 13 is 0. This gives you 3x is equal to minus 13. Therefore, x is equal to minus 13 upon 3. And here 3x is equal to 13. So, x is equal to 13 upon 3. So, what is our solution set? Minus 13 upon 3, comma 13 upon 3. Now look at this example. Under root of 3x plus 52 equals x plus 4. At a first glance, it does not show that it is a quadratic equation, but it can be converted. First thing as we have to solve is, we will be again squaring both sides in order to eliminate this part. Okay. So, on squaring both sides, what will I get? Left hand side will become 3x plus 52. And what will happen to the right hand side? It will become x plus 4 the whole square. So, this is 3x plus 52. And here you need to use the expansion formula, a square plus 2ab plus b square. So, x square plus 2 into x into 4, 8x plus b square, that is 4 4s are 16. Okay. Now get it into the standard form. So, I shall try to take this side so that I get the or first I will exchange both the side. It is not at all necessary to follow all these instructions. Anyway you can conclude. These are only the way which make the things easy. So, first I will exchange both sides. So, what will happen? X square plus 8x plus 16 is equal to 3x plus 52. Now, shift this right hand side to the LHS. What you will get? X square plus 8x plus 16 minus 3x minus 52 is equal to 0. This gives you x square 8x minus 3x plus 5x plus 16 minus 52 will give you minus 36 is equal to 0. Now see, so easily you will be able to do now because you know it. No coefficient 1 into minus 36, your product is coming minus 36. What are we finding? Difference should be 5, right? So very easily you can find 9 4 the 36, right? And 9 minus 4 is 5. So what are the numbers we have got here? 9, 4, and what will be the sign of the greater number here? Sign of the middle term, positive. So plus 9 minus 4, right? We have got the two factors here. Now one more shortcut I want to give. That shortcut works only when the coefficient of x square is 1. I will show you the previous example we have done. Here also you see, what was the equation? X square minus 6x minus 40. We found the numbers minus 10, 4. I have shown you full completely how we removed minus 6 by minus 10 plus 4. But you just see the concluding part here. What are the factors obtained here? X minus 10 into x plus 4. Directly we can get it from here. X minus 10, x plus 4. Again, no magic. This working and this working will help you doing it faster because we are not solving factorization sum. So, this step can be skipped also. But I repeat, coefficient of x square should be 1. So, going to this part, directly I will write the factors here because here it is 1 coefficient. So, I will write it as x plus 9 and x minus 4 equals 0. That is x plus 9 is equal to 0 or x minus 4 is equal to 0, 0 product rule. So, x is minus 9 or x is equal to 4. So, what's our solution set, children? Minus 9 comma. Hope the factorization method first of all is clear to you, and in this I have taken 5 different variety of sums. We shall continue more, but I suggest that remaining sums of this pattern from your textbook you must solve. Okay,